Hello, friends, and welcome to Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. Last time we cleared everything in the eastern area of the map and came down into this location where we were able to drop in from the back side. We think we may have found the front door, and we chose not to enter through the front door and instead come in through the back door. We hit level 10 last time, so we are moving up through levels at a pretty prodigious rate. Very exciting. We also got an additional injury on Gladius. He now has a crippled leg, which is reducing his movement points by half and reducing his agility by 20. Both of those are very, very, very poor options for my character, and so it's really going to hamper Gladius in future combat until we can get back to the ship. But I believe that, no pun intended, that ship has sailed at least until we get to the governor's office. And I don't believe the governor is going to be down here. So we came down here. I'm seeing some bodies. Clearly the bridge collapsed in an explosion, so perhaps these bodies are a product of that. We've already looted this room. We have this door to access, and then we have an area back over here to go check out. So let's go wandering a little and see how we do. Thank you so much for joining me on the journey today. This is Disabled. My name is Ed, and let's get to it. We are going to do a little exploring first.
This is intriguing.
And we are going to find a trap. Let's get Argenta.
I'm restless.
And see if we can't get around it.
See? Right there.
Another trap. Interesting.
Cast your eye there.
Oh, hello. That was a sneaky one.
Pay attention.
And another. They are everywhere in here. Okay, well, let's get this one handled.
The Emperor favors me today.
Yeah. Let's hope we keep that up.
Nothing escapes my sight.
My goodness.
Duty prevails.
Traps, traps everywhere, friend.
Blessed be the road that we take.
I can't get through that. I'm going to have to go around here. So, getting closer and closer to exposing myself potentially to something or someone. Though we still look pretty clear. Okay.
I better myself through my service. The Emperor favors me today.
Okay, and we're going to have to go... over and around.
Duty prevails.
Wow, Argenta had a lovely singing voice. Did you hear that? I've never heard her sing before. How interesting. Just surprises all the time with her. Tech use. Well, that is beautiful. I am glad that you have insight from the Machine God. Lore Imperium 95. Let's see if we can make this happen.
I better myself
These
through my
enormous
service.
humming transformers must be part of a single and much larger mechanism that supplies power to the whole hive. Huh. Not sure I like hive as a word to describe where we're located currently.
Left in the dust.
That doesn't sound particularly awesome. Okay. We just looked at that. I don't know why I felt the need to do it again. Hey, we got more steam we can shut off, potentially. More dead bodies every... Oh! And a fire-starting cultist who is not dead. Okay. got some goods over here. Oh. Okay. Sector, Coronis Expanse. Region, Rykad System. Location, streets in the vicinity of the Rykad Minoris starport. Material, report based on oral accounts and picto readings, added to the archives of House von Valancius by the order of Seneschal Rosarian. On his journey across a world caught in the throes of a heretical insurgency, the Lord Captain accidentally witnessed an unholy rite that transpired in one of the maintenance rooms of an aqueduct. This abandoned nook turned out to be a heretics' gathering place for performing their grim and profane acts. The large group of rebels stood frozen in patient anticipation, all staring into the center of the room. No one moved, only the murmur of hushed voices echoed against the metal walls. Well, we have one choice. The Lord Captain ran a cursory glance over the room, assessing the situation. Assess. The rebels were unremarkable in appearance. They were dressed in the shabby clothes of abject rabble, spoke in coarse voices, and had repulsive faces. But what caught the Lord Captain's attention was the look of strange, almost sinister anticipation in their eyes. This was no gathering of loud blasphemers or bored idlers. Only occasionally would they exchange brief, unintelligible remarks. As they stood in a frozen circle, their gazes turned toward the hulking structure in the center of the room. Bulky power transformers, cogitators, crates, and voxcasters took up most of the space. Against their background, the structure in the center stood out oddly, an enormous lens mounted on a stand. It caught the thin sunbeams that made their way through slits in the ceiling and crossed the half-lit room. Well, I think we know what the lens is. We have run across some lenses very similar to this on the prison planet, so yikes. We have an awareness option here. The Lord Captain peered into the darkness enveloping the room. Although barely visible behind the closed ranks of insurgents, the rusted barrels with evidently flammable contents had not escaped the Lord Captain's keen eye. One good shot at those barrels would decimate the number of heretics on Rykad Minoris. The Lord Captain patiently observed what happened next. As if commanded by a grim, unseen force, the insurgents fell silent at once, and in a single movement, parted. A thick, sticky silence filled the room. The heretics' gazes were turned toward a metal structure with a lens atop it, standing tall in the middle of a circle of melting candles, piles of books, and unholy symbols drawn on the floor. The structure flashed as a single sun ray illuminated it. The sound of bare feet broke the sinister silence as a man emerged from the deep shadows. Reeling, he entered the circle and collapsed on his knees in front of the enormous lens. Not a second had passed before many rebel hands gripped the fallen man's shoulders and hair. "Remember, comrade, the last sun ray you behold will be yours only, shared with no one else. Your holy, final dawn," bellowed a lone heretic's voice amid the silent crowd. By the doing of someone's hands, the lens had turned, and its focused ray feasted on the prisoner's eyes. The blinded man's harrowing scream shook the very walls of the place. Consumed by the rite, the rebels had not yet noticed the stranger in their midst. The Lord Captain braced himself and charged bravely into battle to crush the enemy. It's the only choice that we have. I wonder if a different character would have a different option.
I'll make an example out of you.
Let the blood flow!
Alright, these two cultists go first. That guy goes next, and then Gladius will get his shot. So I am going to pull him here. I could move him up. That is not, no, that is not explosive, actually. Huh, okay. I've got one here. One here. Let me bring him up the middle, actually. Ow! Oh, hey, there's steam. Idiot. Talking to myself, of course. Yeah, so that didn't work out great. But hey, why not? We're already smackarood. Let's not play games with it, I guess. Argenta is next. That's explosive. We don't want to cover behind explosive options, so not a great plan. I don't see any really good choices for her. Oh, here we go. It gets me away from the explosive cover, which is not ideal. Adira, we will pull her up. Hopefully she can avoid the steam. I think she's far enough she shouldn't be taking any damage from it. Good. Good, good. Pascal. Oh, Pascal. I want him in the mix, but I don't want him exposed. No, there are no good cover options here. This sucks. I wonder if it would have been better if we'd come in the other way. Abelard. Let's pull him up front to get attention. Cassia is actually just fine where she's at. Let's start.
Death to non-believers!
Death to non-believers. I appreciate your missing. And I will forever recognize your... Huh. Are you serious? Okay. Okay. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. We're gonna go there. Where are they? Nowhere good. Okay. We'll go here.
Don't let your guard down.
Get out of the steam.
Another enemy down.
Enemy down. Yeah. See, the thing is, it doesn't show me how much space I can get with this. My movement's halved. I do not think I can get there. Maybe. No, because I don't have a death from above to do it with. Ugh. Okay. Okay. Nothing good here. No good choices. Let's step away, one more step away from that.
I don't need luck. I have strategy.
A little bit. The pillar can help some. We'll have to end it there. Not great.
Crush the feeble!
I serve the ruinous powers.
I serve the ruinous powers! Stop it!
Okay, Argenta's next. Let's bring her up here. If I do that, that's not going to be good for anybody on my team, actually. How's this looking? Oh, that's looking really good, actually.
Guided by faith. Doubt is for the weak. None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Okay.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
I never used that ability. I still don't really know what it does. Oh, it gives me more here. Okay, okay, cool. Well, that's good. Gets her closer to being able to use her special. Well, that's wonderful. I'll take that.
I will endure.
Huh. Thanks for that. Okay, Adira is up. And we are going to hit that right there. We have a couple of chappies here. We've got this guy who is what? Leader of cultists. Looks like the one to hit first. Help out Gladius a little bit, though he has been doing really nicely so far. And then we will shoot the cover.
Will do.
Okay. That was pointless. But okay. Not what I was hoping to make happen, but I guess that's what we did. Alright, well, there it is. Pascal is next. We'll bring him up. He's got people in his line of sight. Wow, like, not too bad there, actually. And that guy, we will finish off that guy. Let's bring him up and do joint analysis. Analyze this one. And fire here. Beautiful. Okay.
Death to the weak.
Okay. Interesting. Abelard, where can you go, buddy? Here. And here.
It will be done. Reduced to dust.
Beautiful. We'll use Endure. Brace for impact. And get these guys
I will do my duty.
focused on me. Or on Abelard, excuse me. Which is close enough to me at this point. Let's pull Cassia here. See what we can do with Argenta.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Wonderful. And she's got this guy back here.
I'll do it.
That she somehow missed? It doesn't make any sense, but okay, it happened.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
We can run and gun, come up here for some cover, and try again?
That is not the Emperor's will.
What the? Okay. Then maybe here? An attack?
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
There we go. That'll get it done. Let's bring her up. That's good for now. Yikes. Uh-oh. Blue horrors. Not a fan. Not a fan. Okay. Let's come up. Blade dance.
As good as the best defense is a good offense. Your end was inevitable.
I really appreciate them hanging out there for me. That was really nice. Interesting.
Who if not me? You never stood a chance.
Beautiful.
Your end was inevitable.
Got that one over there. I can't take them out in one hit for sure. Let's go ahead and... Oh, I can't even do that. Okay, well, never mind. We are done. I assume I can't do this either. Correct. Looks like we are in good shape on Veil Degradation. So I can use my abilities. Let's swap over to this. Oh, that's not doing anything to those guys. Yeah, I don't hit very hard with that apparently. Well, let's get back off of that. That is not useful. What about this? That's better. Much better. Not great. We'll hit the lens. Definitely want it to go away. You know what? I should have used a grenade. Oh well. We'll get a chance. Somebody else will be able to do it. Argenta! Come, my lady. Come, come, my lady. If we come here... Oh, hello. Abelard, why are you in the wrong spot?
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart. I'll do it.
Wow. That was just... Okay. Well. Yeah.
I'm enraged.
Nice try. Alright. Let's see if Adira can finish that thing off. I do not want to use this for cover. It explodes, man. I don't have anybody else over here, but I don't think that's going to work out well. Here, we'll go here. That'll work. She can move up, hit Abelard with Forewarn. Analyze the leader. No. She can't analyze anybody, apparently. Okay. Then we will shoot the lens. Lens down. Are we sure there's no... Oh, here we go. We got this guy. Analyze. And that'll be her turn. What is that? Okay. Well. Pascal can come up. Analyze the blue horror. Joint analysis. We will reduce the target's damage. And we will reduce his dodge, parry, and armor a bit here. See what we can make happen. Oh my gosh. Oh, Abby took a hit.
Brace yourself, Abelard.
You're doing good, Abs. Doing good.
I took care of this one.
You did indeed. Keep them on you, Abby. You're doing good work, buddy. Cassia. Can't get him. We can get Adira, though.
I have read tomes of military tactics.
Good to know. Give her a little bit of a buff.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Wonderful. And she can now take another shot. We will go for this blue horror.
Was that you?
Yes. Cassia is up. She has a shot at something. Oh, that person. Okay.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
Well, we knew you weren't going to get there, but that's okay.
Cleanses the body.
Okay, Gladius is up. I do not have a death from above. That guy is 30 hit points. There are no good options here. Okay. If I go this way, I might be able to take out that blue horror.
Let's make some opportunities. I didn't flinch. I'll make it happen. You never stood a chance.
See, that's what I'm talking about. I hit it with Blood Oath. I do Blade Dance. It's 3 attacks, but it's still only 1 attack. Like, it's my attack. But it doesn't count for Blood Oath because I use it 3 different hits. It didn't die on the first hit, so it didn't die. It doesn't count. So I lose the benefit there entirely, which is just dumb, but okay.
I'll see to it.
Okay. No demons for us, buddy. What else you got?
Who, if not me?
How you like them apples? Okay, Argenta.
Doubt is for the weak.
I've heard that.
As the Emperor commands, this is why I was chosen.
Let's use... Oh, we're done. Okay.
You will endure.
Yep. Okay, we'll come up, analyze, leader,
They who discern the future on the battlefield.
and then forewarn. Can't get Argenta. Gladius.
Anything else?
And shoot the cult
Will
leader.
do.
Oh, yeah. Loving it. Pascal. He does not have medkits. He can come up by Abby. What do we have here? This guy and that guy? Would that? If I target him... No. If I target him... I could kill him, but I would probably hit Gladius as well, which I do not want to do. If I go here, 29% chance. Probably wouldn't take him down. Though maybe if I do more to him.
As the tactical imperative dictates. The scriptural prognosis is favorable. Running by narrow sunlight.
Oh, missed. Right over his little head there.
My vow is to serve.
Okay. He hit his own leader, which was interesting. Okay, Abby is up.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time. At your beck and call.
Endure. Brace
I'm not interested.
doesn't need to do that.
Indeed.
Okay. Well, I'm going to say I got some attention there. One would hope, anyway. Gladius, too far away. Not for that,
Isn't
though.
this a job for the serfs?
Lovely. Actually, I can bring her up and do it all. That's exactly what we're going to do.
If I may? Isn't this a job for the serfs?
It is not. It is a
I'll
job
make
for
it
me.
happen.
Okay, there went that guy, which we did appreciate. And 30. Golly. They are killing me with... Oh, hello. Okay, all right. You got my attention. No. No, we will not do that. Okay. Back to Cassia. She's good. Huh. Nice try. There we go. We didn't need to do any of that.
Just hit the ground.
Are you kidding me right now? Okay, well, whatever. Okay. Run and gun.
I'll do it. Strike is a prayer.
Beautiful. She's done. They foolishly tried something stupid. Adira is up. We've got that guy is all that's left. And I don't have a shot at him at all. Anywhere, apparently. So, I'll get her into cover instead. Or not. That works too. We'll start making our way that direction.
Heavy is the tread of his faithful.
Chaos guides me.
Blood.
My place is at the fore.
Wonderful. Endure. Brace for impact. End turn. Cassia can come up.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
We'll buff Abby here. Give him a little more.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
See if I can use his
I am a
charge to get
navigator,
closer
not a servitor.
up here. There we go. He'll be able to attack on his turn. Cassia's done. Argenta's gonna heal herself.
Blessed be the hand of the healer.
There we go. Should fix that issue that was coming. Move her
The
up.
enemies of the Emperor will be undone.
It says she does have a shot, actually. So let's take it. Yep, as expected. Adira now has a shot.
Cover me. Farewell.
There we go.
The archenemy's foul fingerprints are all over this place. A nest of wickedness. The heretics met the only end possible. Death at the hands of faithful servants of the Emperor.
Okay. Let's find out about these lenses here. Nothing but a pile of shards remains of the sinister lens that the heretics used to burn out the eyes of devout cultists.
That wasn't so difficult.
The ritual site is covered in ominous heretical symbols, each of which is unmistakably emanating the malevolent power of the warp. Very interesting. All right, guys, I'm going to loot. I will bring you in for anything that's particularly interesting. We have another big time injury for our main character. So none of that is good. Intelligence, perception, willpower, and fellowship all reduced by 15. We are taking a literal beating out here. But let's get some loot. Okay, first body, we had some really good stuff. Warmonger boots. Whenever the wearer kills 2 or more enemies with a single attack, the attack does not spend all of the wearer's movement points. That is really cool. Not for my character, especially if Blade Dance doesn't count as a single attack. So I will put that on Argenta because she has a good chance of taking out multiple enemies in one go. We also got a message from the cache on Rykad Minoris. Let's see if we can read that. A harbinger reports, Brother Twilight and his people were unsuccessful. A dangerous enemy, Gladius von Valancius, foiled his plans. The duty is now upon us, Aurora's followers, to succeed where Twilight failed. So was Twilight the name they were giving to the warden, maybe? I don't know. Another set of heavy leather armor, which is cool, but nothing really exciting there. All right, I've got everything looted up. Main character, like we said, has the 2 traumas, and then Argenta's had one for quite some time, but nobody else has anything, so we are still doing well there. We did not add 2 Argentas, which we had an opportunity to do. I'm glad that we foiled that.
What do we have here?
We have a trap to disarm.
Just as I planned.
And some goods here. Aurora's sermon. It's coming. It's coming. It's drawing ever nearer. Heed the word of Aurora. Abandon all your mundane affairs. Ambition is but dust. Desire but rust upon the metal of the soul. The final dawn is coming. It will put an end to all worldly vanities. And we have a chest to get into here. Or safe, rather.
This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
Phantom Cloak grants 15% armor against warp damage. Interesting. Onslaught instantly increases movement points by 6 and grants 2 charges of the slash ability, which is what? The warrior dashes through an enemy to the cell on the enemy's opposite side and makes a melee attack with half damage. Can be applied only once for 1 target per round and does not provoke an attack of opportunity. Yet, it reduces weapon skill, ballistic skill, and perception by 15 until the start of the user's next turn. I do not know that I will be using that. Phantom Cloak is cool, though. Okay.
I always keep my options open.
What to do? What to say? Have a door here. Let's go ahead and kick it open, see where it goes. Exit to the upper way. I don't think we're ready to exit just yet. We have quite a bit of exploring left to do. Let's see what else is out here. Another door. And we know where this is how we got in, so good on us. I wonder if we'd come in through that door, if things would have went differently, if we'd had other
Is there
options.
money to be made?
I don't know if the options were based on my main character as a main character, or what. Oh, there were goods here, by the way. Nothing of interest. Sewers. Okay, well that's a different way. So there's another way to go that is further down yet again. But there was something over this way we have not done yet. Door. Return to the upper way. Okay, so we have two ways to go back up, which we don't necessarily want to do yet, because we have a way down first. We're going to check that out. But let's check out the locked safe. This vault can be opened via the cogitator. All that remains is to figure out how to awaken the machine spirit by supplying it with the motive force. Okay. The motive force will not be able to pass through an open circuit. The cable should be examined and all sacred nodes should be checked. Okay, so we got cables running off from this thing in all directions.
The Emperor favors me today.
You managed to decipher the technical litany. According to it, in order to perform the ritual of the motive force, you must supply power, make sure the relay is closed, check that the damper is latched, and the supplementary external relay is shut. The supply must be correctly distributed, and in no case must the flow be reset before the circuit is closed. Okay?
Let us not dawdle.
The damper should be latched, so we do not want to unlatch the damper. Check that the damper is latched. Okay? Got something else back here.
Never doubt me.
The markings on this Voxcaster clearly indicate that it belongs to the planetary wardens. There are visible scratches and traces of blood on the device. The cogitator screen reads access code required. We will breach the cogitator defenses. The machine spirits look favorably upon you. You overcome the cogitator's defenses. The message archive loads up. Judging by the accompanying notes, the messages were meticulously transferred from paper to the sacred machine storage. Go to missives. New missive. Heed the words of a harbinger of Aurora. Let it be known to you that the prophesied hour is nigh, and the faithful must triple their efforts. Those who stand in the way of our salvation must be swept away. Let it be revealed to you that the enemy is about to receive reinforcements. Remember the name Gladius von Valancius. His ship has already entered the system. We should expect this enemy to appear near our positions. Whoever rids our comrades of this threat will be granted Aurora's special blessing, a chance to stand at the prophet's side when the hour comes. Be vigilant. Let the final dawn come. Aurora's harbingers wish you to know, comrades, that the Von Valancius ship is heading for the navigator station. You've got time to prepare a warm welcome for the enemy. Von Valancius ship has set off for Rycadiphilia. We pray that our comrades there manage to vanquish Aurora's enemy on their own, but you must anticipate the worst and do everything to make sure Von Valancius' path definitively ends on Rykad Minoris. Tell the harbingers we've intercepted a convoy of the governor's underlings who were supposed to meet that Von Valancius bloke. Only one of the whole convoy got away, but he's not long for this world. No one's making it to the governor's hole, not that youngster or the ones he's supposed to meet. Our comrades have got their hands on a guard's Voxcaster, and these fools have no clue we can hear all their comms. We know their every move, and we're gonna throw them a fine welcoming party. Aurora must have no doubts that we'll do whatever it takes to stop her enemies. Let the final dawn come. Okay?
Keep your wits about you.
We need to make sure we've got the right thing pulled up here so we know what we're doing. Do not unlatch the dampener. Please and thank you. Okay, so that was a cable that led off from here and went there. Let's follow our cables, folks. Okay, we got two more here. Going this way. We'll follow this dark one here. See where it goes. Reset supply of the motive force. The supply must be correctly distributed, and in no case must it be reset before the circuit is closed. So that's what we do last. Last. Okay?
Always Always keep your eye on the prize.
Okay. That was the... We followed the dark wire. It didn't seem to go anywhere, so I'm not a fan of that. I think the resetting the supply is the red wire. Unlatch the dampener again. I don't want to do that. We want the dampers latched. Supplementary external relay is shut. We need to find that. Oh, close the relay.
It's nothing.
Ow. Why are you hurting me, yo? Okay. That's not cool.
Join me in prayer. Ministration is a holy task.
Yeah, we know that. Okay, start at the top. In order to perform the ritual of the motive force, you must supply power. Okay, distribute supply. Nothing happens. Distribute supply. Nothing happens. Okay. There's got to be another way to distribute supply. We're missing something somewhere. Close the relay, which we don't want to do. Oh, yeah, we do. Make sure the relay is closed. Okay.
I'm not injured. I'm enraged.
Dang it. Okay.
Blessed be the hand of the healer.
Just burning through medkits here. Not unlatching any dampers. We're not supposed to do that, according to the directions. All right, folks. I looked it up, because that's what you do when the game is cheating you. And it turns out that even though the instructions say that we should make sure all the dampers are latched, we do have to unlatch one, and it's BS. So, okay, I reloaded before she has all that crap, because since the game's cheating, I don't consider any need to do it the game's way, because that's not what we're doing. We are not intentionally getting screwed. Okay, so first thing we need to do...
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Close the relay in the southwest corner of the room.
I'll brush
The
this
Emperor
off.
sets my path.
And that was
I
my
will
character
lead us
that
to
time.
fortune.
I will heal him,
I'll make sure to return the favor one day.
so we don't end up with a third whatever. Okay, unlatch the damper near the middle of the room. Yes, that one, I guess. Everything appears to be correct. Distribute supply of motive force in the southeast corner of the room. Trying to orient myself on the room here. There we go. There's the north part of the room. So south. All right. My guy, understand what we're doing here.
I always have a backup plan.
Not the first one. The back one. Everything appears to be correct. Close the relay in the northeast corner of the room, which is that one.
Oh, my ears are ringing.
Abelard.
We are the spearhead of the Imperium. Oh,
Everything appears to be correct. Just burning med kits to do this stupid puzzle. I hope it's something good. Unlock the safe at the terminal that is next to it. Unlock the safe. The safe unlocks with a grumbling rattle. And bullshit. Daemon Tool. Whenever the wearer deals warp damage, the damaged character also suffers burning. Burning effects inflicted by the wearer have their level increased by +0 times Veil Degradation. So the worse Veil Degradation is, the more burning you inflict. This is not awful. That is craptastic and not even wanted or needed. Okay. Let's send the stub carbine to cargo. Add to cargo. Where's the Daemon Tool? Here it is. Let's put that on me. Oh, no, let's not put that on me. We'll put that on Adira. Very good. While we're here, get that on me. Adira can have the sniper gloves. Argenta can have the warmonger boots. Do I have a cloak? I do have a cloak. I like my cloak. He's got a good cloak. Argenta has a good cloak. Pascal needs a cloak. And he can get +3 to tech use on the gloves. And we'll give him some armor on his helmet too. Why not? Okay. Very good. Alright, let's go down into that sewer, folks. Doesn't that sound awesome and fun?
I always keep my options open.
Where is Abelard? Abelard.
Your seneschal is always there for you.
Clearly not. My seneschal is lagging behind. Catch up, bro. Sewer time. Okay. Underhive rabble. Rebel shooter. Not actively dangerous. Interesting. Rabble shooter. Not rebel shooter. Rabble. Rabble shooter. Well, that would be the Y, I guess. The voices belonging to the many residents of the lower levels merge into a single humming noise, unnerving and oppressive, much like the surrounding catacombs.
This ocular implant was a worthwhile investment.
Indeed it was.
The premonition runs true.
You feel a slight prickling sensation at the back of your head. The barrier between the worlds has grown so thin here you can feel a breeze coming from the other side. Well, that's scary.
Crimson is a good color for battle attire. Enemies will perceive no weakness, not even if you are bleeding.
Attention to detail is the key to success.
My augmentations allow me to function effectively, even in the event of extensive blood loss. This is what should concern those who dare to stand against the servant of the Omnissiah in battle.
At least Pascal does not lack for confidence.
Over.
You hear shrill, baleful giggling coming from behind you, and it is getting louder, but there is no one there. Okay. So bad things are coming. Everybody be aware.
Cass, tell me, what do you see when you look at me?
Usually a colorful pandemonium, but now your colors have faded. Are you afraid of me, Idira? Or of what I might see in you?
We should deal with this.
Success is the only outcome I accept.
And we have
Over
leveled.
there.
And found another locked goods.
Operation successful.
Blessed Cape increases melee attack damage against demon enemies by 2. If the wearer has the conviction dogmatic, the damage is increased by 4 instead. Guys, I don't have dogmatic. Does Abelard have any dogmatic at all? I don't know. I don't know. Abby, what you got, mate? Ah, he does. He does indeed. Let's give it to him then. We'll give it to him. That'll give him a little extra damage against what I assume is a demon we're going to be fighting soon, since they're giving us something to do that. And let's go ahead and knock this level out really quickly. Let's start with Pascal. And at level 12, no, level 11, Pascal gets ballistic calculation. If the operative attacks a target affected by an exploit from a distance of 11 cells or farther, that attack deals plus 15% damage. And logic, very good. Next is Cassia, level 11. Mind over matter. I don't mind, because you don't matter. The navigator makes all resistance tests with their willpower if it is higher than the base characteristic for such tests. If the navigator's willpower is higher than their toughness, the navigator's wounds are calculated according to their willpower. Nice! So you can pump willpower and just about cover everything for her, which is beautiful. She also gets perception. Argenta, level 11. Concentrated fire. The next ranged area attack made by the soldier deals 100% damage and has an additional 20% dodge reduction. And we also pick up awareness. Adira for level 11. Ballistics calculation. If the operative attacks a target affected by an exploit from a distance of 10 cells or farther, that attack deals 15% damage improvement, which is exactly what Pascal got, so that's lovely. And we will get Lord Xenos for her. Abelard, level 11. Reckless Strife. The warrior's next melee attack gains plus 20% armor penetration, 8 damage, and ignores 15% of the target's parry. Every enemy who survives an attack enhanced by this ability will attack the warrior in return, including creatures with ranged weapons. Wow, okay. So you want to use that toward the end of a combat when you can really just kill the last character, because otherwise you are a target. Get off me. While the braced effect lasts, the Navy officer can use the get off me ability once per round, and the targets of their melee attacks must pass an agility resistance test with a -10 penalty or fall prone. Hey, I like that. And last but not least, Gladius, level 11. Acrobatic Artistry. The Blade Dancer immediately returns to the cell where they started their turn. This movement does not provoke attacks of opportunity. If the Blade Dancer used Death from above this turn, this movement repeats all uses of the ability in reverse. That is a sexy, sexy ability. There's some real opportunity for that to be devastating. Dance partners. As long as the Blade Dancer has 2 swords equipped, the Blade Dancer's weapon skill is increased by plus agility bonus. So we are about to dump the weapon we're using and dual wield. Let's have a look-see at those options right now. And I can't do that right now because I only have 1 sword. So we're going to have to get back to the ship and I will have to raid Cabela, it would appear. But that is okay, we can do that. Get our grenades and med kits filled up here. We don't want to get into a fight with a demon without having everything we need. Okay, looking good. Fantastic.
us see what I found.
Okay.
That wasn't so difficult.
Grovel before the true power of humanity.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Well, that is not where we want Adira. I will tell you that right now. Adira. Back her up a
That's
little.
peculiar thing.
Oh, that's Gladius. Okay. Well, who goes first? Oh, it goes first. Of course it does. Why wouldn't it? Why wouldn't it? I don't know what it's going to do, so I will put Gladius there. That's fine. We will stick Abelard right beside the ugly-ass thing. Adira. Get some distance here. Argenta. Let's go ahead and move Abelard. There we go. Give Argenta a clear line of sight. Cassia doesn't need to be up there. Pascal doesn't need to be right on top of it either, but we'll put him on the other side. Okay, let's go. Oh boy. Hey, that wasn't nice. I would never do that to you, Herald of Tzinch, you loser. Okay, Argenta's the first to go. Let's get on the shoddy, shall we? Shoddy, shall we? And... in your face with a can of mace. Okay, run and gun.
Deeds is worthless. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Yeah.
Doubt is for the weak.
What the? Hello? No? Come on.
As the Emperor commands.
Okay. Well, she really enjoyed it at any rate. Okay.
Step aside. The navigator is coming.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Underhive rabble. Not a fan of the Underhive rabble.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Whoa, where'd he go? And how did he go? Wasn't he just on his back? Wasn't even his turn. The hell? He's still on his back. He just teleported, I guess. Okay. Cassia will shoot this chappy do here. Or, you know, not. Whatever. Pascal.
Running binaric override. The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
Little joint analysis. And he will shoot.
Running binaric override.
And miss, of course. Gladius. That's not great. I can move, and I'm going to, and I will get attacked, and that's okay.
Taking calculated risk is my second nature.
Oh, no, I guess not, because he already used his, so... Okay.
On it. Another enemy down.
Okay. They are not yet enemies, though I assume they will be soon. Adira. Can she attack him? Oh, she can. Yes, yes, yes.
What
Good.
is this foreboding?
Beautiful. Beautiful. And go ahead and help out Gladius
But of
here.
course.
Hold on.
I'm here, maggot.
Oh, nice. They're going to take a few swipes. That's beautiful.
Get to it.
Made him teleport again, I see. Not cool.
Let's get to it.
Scared yet?
Hold on.
Let's get to it. Let's get to it.
Oh, jeez.
Damage to bulk. Integrity failure detected.
Let's make it quick. Let's get to it.
Okay. Argenta's up.
Guided by faith. Cleanse and purify.
That was gorgeous. Let's help
Be
out
strong.
Pascal.
Greater trials lie ahead.
Integrity factor increased.
Very, very, very nice. Cassia. Go ahead and take a shot at this
I'm not
guy.
accustomed to being ordered around.
We're just not going to make that happen, I don't think. But that is okay. It is what it is, I suppose. Does Adira have a shot on this thing? It looks like the answer to that is probably no. Yeah. No. No. Okay, so we can get Pascal.
If I may,
Help him out.
isn't this a job for the serfs?
Couldn't tell you. Brutal strike. Or strike, it's all the same. Woo! Hello. That was for you, buddy. Oh. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
The Omnissiah comprehends all.
Excellent. Cassie is done. Pascal is up.
Running binary override.
I'm betting he is out of range, but we'll look. Yeah, he is definitely out of range. Let's go ahead and strip him. So anybody else that's trying to attack him will actually have a chance of doing it.
Running binary override.
Beautiful.
Request approved. Significant value.
Okay. Gladius is up. All of those guys are not enemies currently, which I realize doesn't mean anything, but they're not yet. So that's good.
I'll make it happen. It's as good as your end was inevitable.
It was indeed. His end has happened. We're done with that. Adira can get line of sight on him. Yes.
I know what is to come. Will do.
Yes. Wonderful.
Anything else?
A tactically sound approach. Victory is imminent. At
Okay.
your beck and call.
Go ahead and brace for impact.
Let's get to it.
I'm here, maggot.
Let's make it quick. Here we go.
Time to slaughter someone. Scared yet?
Hold on.
Whoa. So I don't think it made them evil, which is interesting. That's very interesting. Yeah, they're not yet. Those guys are. Those three are. Huh, okay.
Faith without deeds is worthless. Emperor, give me strength.
Well, we're given strength, but we're going to give it to Adira and see if we can't kill this thing as quickly as possible.
On it. I plot your downfall.
Or at the very least, make it move. I don't know why it got a second turn, but okay. That sucked. She's done. Pascal is up.
Advancing.
We'll do joint analysis
Comprehends all.
and attack. 61%. Yes. Oh, he's almost dead. Gladius is up, but I don't think that's going to do us any
Don't
good.
let your guard down.
Adira? She doesn't even have to move to do this. We're not even going to. We're just going to do it.
Will do. Anything else?
There we go. Fixed that problem, didn't we? Alright, now we got to finish off anybody that is still interested in fighting, I guess. Which is going to be those three. Hopefully, that's all.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones. I will do my duty. Indeed.
Get them this way.
Out of my way. Here we go.
Oh, uh-oh. Okay. Everybody, apparently?
Let's get to it.
These guys aren't.
Let's get to it.
So that's good.
Hold on.
Argenta is up. And we have... Huh. Oh, that's right. Okay. Head down, Adira.
None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
I could use firearm mastery, but
do
I'm
it.
not really enjoying this positioning right now. Do I get movement points back for this too? Not yet. We might do it next round. Cassia is up. Can't give that to Adira this round. I can give her this, though. Though I don't really need that. Honestly, Argenta would be the one to give it to. Okay, we'll do that.
Be careful not to cross my gaze. Me, if you insist, Lord Captain.
Was that on purpose? Eradicated.
Oh, sorry, Adira. That was my fault. Pascal is up.
Explorators know one route. Forward. The scriptural prophecy Messiah condemns you.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Gladius has nothing of any interest he can do. He's too far away from the enemy. Adira, on the other hand, can do a little bit.
Was that you?
Voices will join my whispering choir.
Beautiful.
No can do.
Okay, Abelard is up.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
Perfect.
At your beck and call. Victory is imminent.
Out of my way.
Let's get to it. Show me what you've taught.
Beautiful. Argenta.
As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it. Strike is a prayer.
Beautiful.
Sins hidden in the heart turn all.
I owe you one.
Beautiful. So we haven't added anything. It's not better, but it hasn't gotten worse anyway. Let me loot up the area, and then we'll talk when I'm finished. When the wearer successfully hits with a single shot attack, the target suffers slowed until the wearer's next turn. Hypnotizing pendant. Very nice. All right, folks, we have cleared out a cultist hive. We have gone into a sewer, done some good looting, and found a demon to kill, which we did accomplish, as well as half of the sewer population had to go down with it, but we did save some of them. We didn't let all of them get completely turned, which was beautiful. And we have completed, if I'm not mistaken, the entire eastern side of the city. So all we have left is to go to the western side, and I believe that is where the governor is located. I don't know how much more fighting we have to do. Our main character Gladius is a little beat up. Argenta has a little bit of damage. Everybody else is coming out pretty scot-free, so that's wonderful. But we will get to all of that next time. This has been Disabled. My name is Ed. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe because that helps me out. And as always, make your way with love and light. Thank you so much for joining me on the journey today, and goodbye.